I'm so excited to have the opportunity to introduce you to a lovely couple. It's Jerry and Fiona Fernandez, and they are from Scotland. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Jerry Fernandez, and this is my
Now,
beautiful wife.
Fiona Fernandez.
Yes, by profession, I'm a pastry chef, but currently I work for the NHS as a chef.
I'm an early years practitioner. I work with little children and nursery.
Saw your kid there before. How many kids do you have?
Yeah, I have just one. Say hi to the
Just
audience.
one.
Say hi.
There he is. How you
Thanks.
doing? It's a pleasure meeting you. Family business is one of the things that I enjoy the most about our business because you can do it as a couple and you can help each other out and you can motivate and you can grow. So that's one thing that I really enjoy about our business. Why did you decide to start your own digital business?
I remember moved to the UK around 2004, and I had an opportunity. I said, "Wow, to make a better quality of life," and then it was very exciting. Then over the years, he joined me in the UK. And then we were just trying to better our lives, and then we noticed that sometimes our pay packet is not enough, or it is very restricted. So wondering, what can we do? We're trying to say if our jobs are not enough, maybe we should try to work for ourselves, perhaps have a shop. We said, okay, let's do it. And then we had our son, and Jaden came on. We just left a dream for aside, and we focused on him. Then we were struggling again with a bit of,
It was hard to manage.
yes, a little bit of the childcare, and then we were just juggling around. Because I remember one day at work, I had a phone call. You must come to work now, and my son was just left at home, and my wife was where were you? Remember?
No.
My wife was busy. She had to go to work in the
I had
evening,
to go to work.
and that we had that situation.
And I remember, and I had to leave Jaden with our neighbor, a little baby, because I had an emergency as well. They needed me.
Yeah, and then I was working for the employer, and they were very tight on. They were not willing to allow make the compensation of focus on your son. Then our neighbor helped us, and that particular situation was solved. It meant our personal needs increased, too much of debts. So then I started to, I'm getting another offer from this employer. I'll go and try it. So I was keep changing the jobs for the simple reason, because maybe if my salary was 20,000, I would get 35,000 K. So that's how I was thinking in that way. So then I realized, even when I was getting 35,000 pounds per annum, like my own, because I had to spend very long hours as an executive pastry chef or sous chef or bakery manager. So it was not working. Then we said, let's forget about all these jobs, and we tried to look for a shop. Went to the bank. They said, we need a loan, and then they started, okay, we can use so much. And then we saw, then afterwards we needed the inventory. Inventory is basically all the ovens, the fridges, all the running things which we need in the shop. Then we calculated all this cost. I said, this is not this is too much of a burden. And they said, we cannot proceed with this. We left the dream off the shelf. 7-8 months ago,
I was browsing my social media, and I just came across a post, and it was somebody had shared a story which resonated to the same thing as we been through. So then I showed you. I asked you to see, and then
first I was very skeptical. I said to my wife, "Oh no, this is just a scam. I don't want to do it. I already have lots of debts, and it is really impossible." So like that, nearly 7 months passed when my wife was pestering. She said, "We are looking. Let's invest some money. We should not just be spending money on groceries and all those kind of stuff or all other things, and there is no investment." I said, "I don't know any investment," and she told me, "Watch the webinar, Jerry." That's what she told me. Watch the webinar. And my son as well. He said, "Jerry, watch the webinar." I said, "Hang on. I will go watch the webinar." It was amazing. I heard different testimony, and there was one particular testimony that blew my mind off. And it shared that she had the same kind of situation, like she has to pay the insurance bills and all outgoings. She said that she joined this business. Then after, you have to put in efforts, and then you'll get a result. After around 12 months, she did really well, and she paid off all the debts, and she was even able to for a second property. Wow, that is it just gave me a surprise. I said, let's go for it, and that's how we registered for this webinar, and then officially became business owners in April 14, 2021.
Oh, congratulations. Wow.
Yes.
How did you know that this was a legitimate business?
The good news about our business is they give you, when you pay the $149 fee for the training materials, which is, hang on, it is refundable. So I said, let's try for it. We never thought about the refundable. I explored the platform, which we have currently of more than 105,000 members. So I saw all the members and how well they're doing, even our coaches and other members in the community. And then I asked question if I had a doubt. Oh, is it true you're doing so well? And then some members did reply, yes, this is really a good business and you have to put efforts and you can see results. Well, let's go for it. And we just got an insight of all the posts and all the real testimonials that we watched online on our special platform. I came to know it is a legitimate business. You can register in the UK with HMRC, or if it is in India with the Indian government, or if it is in Canada with the Canadian government. So everything that you earn is accountable, and we have a proper website and everything. It's a legitimate business, and it is not fit.
Evolving, it's improving around
We
us.
agree with you.
Right? From all over the world. I mean, look, you and I, we met for a particular social media site that we actually had a little video meeting together just to help each other. And now I found that you're amazing at doing something else in the business that you're going to be able to also help us to improve. And that's what this business is about, is you're not alone. How many business that you're going to be going in, like your pastry business, which you have brick and mortar, you have your insurance, you have the rent or the mortgage, you have the employee, you have all of the pastry, the flour and everything else that you need to buy, and you have the store. So the investment is quite large, and in this case it is not, and you don't need a brick and mortar. You just work from anywhere. You can work from your house, you can work from a vacation home, you can work anywhere, really. As long as you have an internet connection, a laptop or a cell phone, you're good to go. What would you say is the biggest lesson that you learned since becoming a digital business owner?
The first one, I would say our world-class, matchless training materials. And the second one, we have our own masterminds, which helps all the community members when they are stuck with something. And the third one is very most important, is the community chat line, lifelines of a community, and this is that makes us special. If I had not had access to the training materials, my knowledge would never have gone such wide. In example, with the social media marketing, or with the creating of the different kind of ads or the campaigns, or able to share my knowledge with others.
Wow, very well said, by the way, Jerry. You must have rehearsed that one. That was just too perfect. Well, can you tell me, if let's say there's someone out there that's kind of sitting on the fence and is wondering, I'm just not sure that this is for me. What would you advise them to do?
Our business simple tagline is, please watch the webinar. Because when you watch the webinar, what happens? You get all the information. It shouldn't be little knowledge is a dangerous thing, but it should be a webinar that gives you all the information. When you explore, you will get all the relevant materials. You'll understand how the business concept works and how our business community works worldwide. So I just welcome you guys to just watch the webinar. There's no chance for you guys to just be a fence sitter. It's the webinar that will open the gateway to many opportunities. It is legitimate. We invite you guys to watch the webinar. And how can I fund my children's expenses? How can I travel more? How can I buy that lovely car that I'm looking for? How can I pay off all these debts which I owe, so I can just be debt free and help someone else when I have the access? The answer is simple. Watch the webinar.
And if you're not sure, you can even get your money back after you pay your
that's a good point. Well said, Fiona, because you have a full 30 days to. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for inviting us.
Thank you.
It's a real pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.